get this show on the road. I'm gonna go ahead and do this little gameplay video here and try to dungeon crawl. Try to run through the first dungeon here. Just to caveat that as a heads up. I want to start outside or in the end. I'll start from the last save. Yeah, just as a heads up, I've never been in a dungeon, so I have no idea what this is gonna look like. Might look crazy. Might be drastically more difficult or different. So yeah, just a fair warning there. That looks so cool. Why did it take so long? It's on an SSD. Okay, everything's loaded in. Speaking of Ed, it is dark in here. So in the last video, I did the I loaded my preset. I chose to go Breton. I used my Potastic Panda preset. Speaking of Potastic Panda, there's her follower. She actually voice acted a follower. Oh, not him, her. It's so dark. Yeah, but that's her, Potastic Panda. Her recorder mod. Alright, let's go outside. Get better lighting so you can see the preset better. Or you can watch the previous video. In the previous video, I actually show her face in decent lighting so you can see what the model looks like. It's based on the real life actor, which is Genie or Potastic Panda. MXR's girlfriend slash future wife. As if they're not married yet. Oh my god, shut up, lady. Heads up, my game is super modded. I reiterate, it's 1,000 mods exactly. Um, all personal preference. It's not just me simply dragging and dropping mods. I actually opened each and every ESP and ESM and tweaked them to my personal preference, and also I tweaked them. Think of it as like a patchwork. I need a follower. I know I need a follower. I'm gonna make him follow me. His name's Ragnar. I almost call him Lothar. Lothar is the guy from Warcraft. Same actor played him. Yeah, the dwarf is talking to me. Okay. Ooh, I could have gotten Siri. Pretty sure Siri's over here. Also, to preface this dungeon crawl here, I made some modifications in between videos. Of course, the addition of this ENB. This ENB just like spikes the realism. And then I think to make it even more realistic, I found skin textures that are just nuts. Is that they're like photo scanned. They're real skin textures placed on top of the models. It's pretty insane. It just looks like you're looking at people. Oh, and in between videos, I went back and I altered the textures for all of the bright. I call them bright mods. So every mod that was so bright that it glue, I went back and modified them so that they fit in the world space better. Like Siri there, for example. Siri used to be super bright. As you can see here, she just blends with the environment. I went back and I re-saturated or retextured her skin so that her skin matches my default textures for each of my races. And that's the end result. She just matches. She seamlessly blends in her world space. That looks just like her. She's so pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna run. Oh yeah, and also Mihail mods. Pretty much any mod that adds animals. Farm Code, the Dog Kingdom or the Dog Overhaul mod. Pretty much any mod that adds animals in or anything that's abnormally bright texture wise. I went back and darkened each and every one of them. So as you can tell, I barely noticed that duck when I was walking by it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. 3D chimneys. That's not what the mod's called. That's what I call it. I think the mod's actually just called chimneys. Laundry. There's a laundry mod. So easy to find. I think that mod is called immersive laundry. There's another example of my retexture. That's Stump. As you can see there, I retextured Stump so that he blends with the world space better. Stump originally, his textures were too bright. He practically glue in the dark. And that's usually what I'll do. If I download a mod, um, before adding the mod to my collection, I'll go through the textures. I'll actually unpack the BSA if I don't like the screenshots that the mod page has, and I'll actually individually fix every texture. I'm very meticulous. I'm super A lot of tedium required there, but that's how I am, man. I'm a stickler for perfection. This is a mod called Wooden Bridges. It just adds wooden bridges next to lumber mills specifically. As you can see, I chose this version. This wood texture always irked me because it's a very old, ruined wood texture. But I like the model. The model uses 3D ropes on the bridge itself. There's an alternate bridge, wooden bridge mod that uses different wood textures. One that uses the regular wood textures, but I don't like the model for the bridge itself. It's a pretty bad model because the ropes aren't 3D. So a wolf is gonna jump out here. There's a mod I have installed called Read the Room that makes characters put on their helmets before combat. The problem I have here, well, it's not a problem, but something you need to be aware of if you use Read the Room is that they put it on. They literally put it on right before combat. So, for instance, if a wolf came around the corner right now and started attacking me, my character would actually put on their helmet in the beginning of the combat. Like no, they wouldn't draw their weapon. They put on the helmet and then draw the weapon, and it takes time. So it's pretty nuts because you can get like beat up in the process. Pretty sure there's a wolf around here. I'm also using Sky Test, which makes wolves afraid of you, but I need fire. And there's another mod called Deadly Predators, which basically makes animals way stronger. Animals will brutalize you. If I was by myself and I had to fight that wolf, that probably wouldn't have gone so smoothly like that. You'll notice I grabbed a follower, Lothar. I grabbed Lothar because it's difficult to dungeon crawl, I imagine, given the mods that I've read that I put in here. Majority of my mods that I put in here pretty much upgrade or increases the difficulty of everything. So trying to dungeon crawl alone is suicide. Mod wise, I have Majestic Mountains. Not sure if I covered that. Of course, Ubenwald. I did cover that. It's my tree mod. There's a lot of textures I had to by hand personally tweak in order to make them all fit together. And then on top of that, I kicked seasons. You'll notice way off in the distance that glowing light, that's called ESO shards. It just adds the shards from ESO, the online version of this game. Put that in here for because it's immersive for some first and foremost. And also it modernizes the base game with newer assets. I'm pretty sure these bandits over here is gonna fight me. Screw it. Let me just run up on them. Hope for the best here. I have a mod called Animated Enchantments. My weapon is enchanted, as you can see there. I'm going to change this out later. I found a better version called Vibrant Weapons or Vibrant Enchantments. I think it's called Vibrant Enchantments, but it has better looking enchantments. I'm gonna wreck this guy's face. He doesn't look like he's armed. Why is that guy back there naked? Can you see that? He's naked. I have a mod called SOS, which basically puts the giblets on new characters. But don't worry, the NPCs it'll be missing. So if I have a bug like that where an enemy turns out naked, I'm guessing that's an armor issue too. I have to go and replop some armors in a folder. But if the enemy turns out like that, just naked, don't they won't have genitals, which is pretty cool because it's good for like rating. I don't have to worry about my YouTube video being rated M. Oh no, he has throwing pots. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, throwing pots hurt. You're so underrated. This is such a good mod too. But anytime you see a character with throwing weapons, you have to kill them immediately. They're so dangerous. I wonder why this dude was naked. Cloak. I don't want that cloak. It's not really girly. I'll take that shield though. Speaking of shield, you take my shield. I'll take yours. I'm sure that's stronger. Oh, I have a muffler. Hey, let's put on a muffler. Come on, it is Plastic Panda. She is the queen. I'll put the helmet on later. Plastic Panda. See, I use hair mods, people. I don't put them on my NPCs. I think putting hair mods, all those NPC overhauls that switch out the hair, they're dumb. Like none of them look good because there were no stylists back in these days. That's nuts. But as you can see here, I still use hair mods for my character creations. But if I need to create a character and I need it as accurate as possible, I'll put a hair mod on because you kind of have to if you want it to look like the character you're making. Okay, so this I believe it's called Bleak Falls Barrows. Never took time to run through this dungeon. This might be brutal. I might get murdered here. But in fairness, I have Ragnar with me, so he should be a good help. My brain is going crazy right now. Uh-oh, somebody sees me. That's a good thing about read the room. Instead of relying on music cues, when your character puts their helmet on, you can tell you're in a combat scenario. I'm not too scared because I have Ragnar with me, but this could be dangerous. I'm kind of mad. I'm a little peeved off by that naked guy earlier because that means one of the armor sets doesn't have the proper meshes. Oh crap. That means the meshes are missing for the armor set, which is not a good thing. Cause that means it's gonna be it's not gonna be a rare occurrence. Who's throwing those pots? Is that you? Well, yep, that's you. God dang, you're like a baseball player. It's two of them with pots. Okay, we gotta take you out, cause you got a buddy behind us. He's got a buddy behind us with throwing weapons. Okay, awesome. Oh, in regards to my combat, I have CGO, flinch. Those are really the only two I really care about for my combat. But there's a lot going on here with my combat, but I don't put anything goofy or crazy. Like there's a mod called Valhalla. There's some crazier mods called SKYRIMSE. There's certain mods that just change it to something that's not what this game is supposed to be. And I'm fine with the basics. Oh no! Oh no! No no! Come on, take him out! Take him out! This glaive is strong. Come on! Come on! Come on! I have a move. I have a mod called Knockback, which basically, if I can hit him with the power attack, I have. Whoa! I need to back off. I have a mod called Knockback, and I have a mod called Slow Motion. I can't remember if Slow Motion is part of Knockback, but basically those mods together, whenever I do a power attack, if I land the power attack, it does that. See the slow motion effect? It does that. It causes slow motion. It's pretty cool. He messed me up pretty badly. Yeah, so let's do two. So in between videos, get a swig there. So in between videos, I'm gonna turn off the letterboxing for this EMB first and foremost. That's letterboxing, and well that'll be a starter. But I'm gonna turn off the letterboxing, and I'm gonna do a little research, and I'm gonna figure out why that character earlier was naked. That's gonna boggle my mind. Freaking backpack, seriously? Oh, that's so cool. I can put on a backpack. Forget. Put on a face cover too. Throw on weapons. Oh man, this is so cool. I like her scar. That looks so cool. She looks like the Dragonborn too. Let's take the helmet off. So I like the short hair. Face cover too. You don't need those. Show off that pretty. Alright, Fantastic Panda. Alright, I'm gonna run up these stairs. Okay, I won't lie to you, I'm pretty angry right now. I do not like that naked character earlier, so I'm gonna make this one short. You guys don't have a torch? I know it's gonna be dark in there, man. This EMB. So I'm gonna make this video short. I gotta turn the video off to basically figure out what was going on with that mesh, that missing armor mesh for that nude NPC, and then also I gotta turn this letterboxing off. It's boggling my mind. So I'm gonna get those things done, when I start the video up, I'm going to say it in this video so that I remember for the next one. But I'm also going to turn off that loot and degradation and the I need icons on the right of the screen. It's seriously killing my immersion. So, yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it so far. Be on the lookout for a new one. Let's make a save here. This is the save I'm going to load up. God bless.